Hello, everyone. I'm here. I'm sorry for the voice. I would have. I'm sorry for the late appearance as well. I would have gone online early, but I had to take my at least 1 hour rest in between before I finally stream, like after my work. Yeah. Um. Oh my god. That's all I can say. Anyways, let's play this game. My throat is fine. How's my sleep? I didn't get to like sleep that much.
I had a dream. I was being applauded, surrounded by... This coat is worth around 20 rubles. I pawned it during some financial difficulties.
Oh my god. Anyways, I was saying, I didn't really get this.
In my hometown, especially during winter, it's hard to catch those parts of natural life that easily change.
Blacked out.
Even spending days hunkering down and waiting.
Right. Good thing I didn't like wake up the next day. I'm still here. So yeah, good evening everyone. Welcome to the stream. Today we continue with reverse 1999. But first let me do my dailies. Because I haven't done the dailies yet. That's how I sleep nowadays. I feel like if you're really tired, your body automatically puts you to rest. Doesn't bother making you exert so much effort. It just lets you go, oop, okay, here you go. That's what my body did. Oh my god. Also, another reason why I just blacked out, probably because I took medicine. Medicine sticking on some effect right now.
It's an honor to meet you. I can't go into here. Oh, there they are. Gotcha. Enjoy.
Imagine if I fall asleep during stream. It happens, by the way.
There they are.
Especially when I stream in mobile.
Oh, there's friends.
There are times when my character will not move or is in game.
I'll have a cupcake.
Experience doesn't change at all.
So
Because
high, so
it falls. It goes
you're so quick.
Well, it has been happening a lot these
The
days,
curtain
especially when I used to
has fallen.
stream Genshin. Game volume's a bit too loud. Okay, got you. I think it's also my brain. I cannot think of the right word. It's probably because of my voice being too soft as well, because I'm not really forcing much effort to speak loudly. But yes. Oh my god, this game is lagging. It's my internet probably. I wanna sleep so bad again. Oh, my phone! Oh, hello? Hello? Oh my god, guys, I cannot play the game if it's not loading. Let me in. Let me in, reverse. Hello? are we going to do here now? Should I reboot? Yeah, I'm gonna try to reboot. Hold on. Again. No, it's okay. You good, you good. Okay. Whoa, what happened there? Wasn't
You're finally
loading
here.
properly.
I could use a
Properly.
sponsor like
Probably.
you. So, there is a new discovery.
Oh my god. Let me play the game. Okay. Okay, there you go. Last one of the dailies. And we can go back to watching the story unfold. Kailangan mo na using sleep schedule mo. I feel you. I also have to do that.
Can I start running?
Because I keep waking up at like 3 a.m.
Let's get it over quick.
I have to go back to waking up at like 6 a.m. Let me do it.
You don't want to miss it. Gotcha. Let's get it over quick. Gotcha.
Oh my god, I will end up falling asleep again. Crap.
We worked on this collaboration together. I'll write you.
Okay. Done with the dailies. We can go to the story now. No problem. We got this. My voice. I'm a little bit far from the microphone. Sorry, by the way. I'm so close to leveling up. Holy cow. Ah, sorry. I accidentally hit the mic. My bad. Okay, let's go do this. Let's go to the story, guys. We continue from where we last left off. Okay, so recap of what just happened from yesterday's stream. So they tested the solution that Apeiron gave 37, the knot or the circle that they had to do. But they produced that thing. Oh my god, it's raining outside. Anyways, they produced that thing and they tested it out. By day, I met the foundation in the form of Lucy. She tested it if she can gain immunity while what do you call that? While casting or saying the word, the spell. Again, and she said it worked, but let's see what comes after that. It wasn't that loud. Okay, thank you for telling me. Let's continue. There's gonna be a fight. Oh my god. Okay, let's do this. We got this.
I never thought it would be the Timekeeper and the Apeiron Arcanist who'd solve the problem. But now even humans can cast this ritual.
Indeed. The knot is the physical form of the ritual we were looking for. Surprisingly, the numerical code yielded practical results. I thought it was necessary to report this to the Timekeeper's organization. It was her contribution. But it did not go well.
Forgive the interruption. What's a knot?
I will be glad to answer your question. Knot theory is a branch of algebraic topology. In mathematics, a knot refers to a connected closed curve in three-dimensional Euclidean space that does not intersect itself. They can also be described as shapes in three-dimensional space that are homeomorphic to circles. Knot theory focuses on the entanglement and configurations of closed curves in three-dimensional space, rather than the curves themselves. Since all closed curves are homeomorphic to circles, they can all be topologically categorized as circles. A knot equivalent to a two-dimensional circle is called an unknot, and
I don't mean to question Laplace's expertise, but this approach may not be the best solution for widespread implementation. The concepts are complex even for us, let alone others. We can't expect to give an advanced math lesson to every individual under these circumstances. Doing math before the storm. Nobody's got time for that.
as it turned out, presenting a technical report was much too premature. We should have a complete and official report once the immunity gear is produced.
Maybe you can change your approach the next time you report to the Foundation.
I simply gave them honest answers. But this solution is deserving of widespread implementation. All we need is a piece of rope and tie it end to end. And spend 3 to 5 minutes to make this knot. This can be done anywhere, at any time, by anyone using any type of cordage. The oldest, fastest, and most basic ritual, the key to braving the storm, is a knot.
Why didn't you tell the House of Integratus? I'm sure they would have funded us generously.
I will make sure to put it in my interdepartmental report. But at this point in time, the knot only functions like an incantation. It is not suitable for widespread use until the research on the side effects and the converter are complete.
In any case, I've completed all the tasks you assigned me. My last plea is, please never put Ulrich and I on the same team again. I'm surprised that you're not in the lab. Something bothering you? Wait, don't tell me you're charging here.
Excellent job, Researcher Adler. You have proven that you are keeping the locations of public outlets in Laplace in mind, which is a positive sign for your resocialization. But I am powering up to reach my optimal condition, preparing for what is to come. The Scroll of Apeiron, the final piece of the puzzle, the key to minimizing any negative effects caused by the incantation.
Wow! The designers on artificial somnambulism could use some of this inspiration. Look at the clouds, painted with a syndrome of colors and interrupted by a glorious streak of rainbow. It's truly a masterpiece. Funny. They're flying towards the headquarters out of instinct. Maybe they can sense immunity zones. These little beasts would make for a good study. But I'm not in the mood to take any prisoners. Fuel and ammunition are running out. Huh. Maybe I should storm the Vice President's office with them. But other people might get hurt there. Never mind. Dive into the lake? But the splash might wet the scroll. Wait, isn't that...
Miss Lilia, this way.
Ha! Good timing.
Enemies intercepted. Ally landed successfully. Miss Travis, the Elitiaus are all ensnared in vines.
The winds of triumph sweep through the woods. An excellent flight, Miss Lilia. We will take it from here. Come, everyone. We shall vanquish our foes with the aid of the woods.
Fight time! I'm gonna put this on auto. Mineral and beast. Would you look at that? Okay. Should be easy though.
Did I start running?
It is here.
Your end.
Another jar?
Oh, my toe!
Enjoy!
But
What is wrong? There they are. I can hear them. It's newly made this year. You don't want to miss it. Got you. I remember it's called Lending a Hand.
let me see the stats. Nice, okay. She dealt massive amount of damage even though she only had gassed 2 arcane skills.
The Special Operations Squad is ready to go. Dr. Kakanya, are you really going to stay here?
Don't worry about me, young missy. This won't be goodbye forever. Besides, I have already provided all the help I can, right? I made Isolde show us the ritual and kept her under control, and now you've figured out how the ritual works. To test its results, you will need a couple of volunteers.
But you heard the report from Laplace. The possibility of surviving the ritual is nearly zero without the converter and the scroll and...
Nearly, they said. But not surely. Plus, where else can I go? I was born and raised in this city. This is where I came from, where I lived and where I belong. This is my whole world. I despised the maggots under its golden surface, and fought for the justice and fairness in our society. But I also cherish every detail of this city, from the intricate carvings on the theater columns to the dirt trodden by dockworkers. All of these things made me me. My family, my friends, my people, and my operas and culture are all here. I never once thought about leaving this place. I have never thought about destroying it either. Being washed away with it would be a just punishment for all my sins.
I wish I could be as brave as you are. See you, Miss Clara.
Hurry, ladies, before any of us turns into one of those exquisite paintings. Sorry, but the headquarters is too far for the teleportation disc from here. You'll have to bear with us smelly old grunts for a little longer.
Goodbye, Miss Marcus. Sharing this era with you has been an honor.
Is your birthday approaching, Doctor? I made this for you. Turquoise and topaz, just like you and your eyes. Please accept my blessings, Doctor. May your life be filled with joy and contentment, and may your courage guide you through all that comes your way. You are worthy of all the beauty and goodness this world has to offer, and I will hold you in my heart and in my prayers forever. Süße Träume, Frau Dittersdorf.
Madam Lucy, any progress on the research?
What's up, Jazz? Welcome in. My microphone is a little far. Okay, let's continue with the story, okay? My focus is really to finish this one up so we can play other game modes. But I don't think I can play other game modes. I really wanna rest too. So, yep. Let's finish this one.
Six is awake? Fabulous! Now everything is perfect, like the number 10. He will be happy to hear that I've cracked the code. She'll come back to us, right? I'm sure she'll be happy with what you've accomplished at 37. Did 210 and 888 go to get 6?
You don't seem that happy. The Star of Hermes deciphered the code of Aperon. She found a way to cross the emanation. We should all feel happy for her. Yet here you are, so indifferent. It is because you, too, know that what has happened will not change, regardless of whether she figures it out or not. A meager ritual to save people from the emanation is nothing compared to the destruction of the law above. It also cannot change the fact that our faith is dead. We're talking about how the island has sunk, and we're now sailing in a tsunami. A tiny miracle, a spark of inspiration, won't save the ship from the wrath of the tides. To be honest, I was surprised that she asked such a practical question. I guess the trivialities of the phenomenal world did eventually affect her. It's a shame that many others lack her determined will to see beyond the void of our broken reality.
What's your point?
Can't you see? I'm getting a rise out of you. Who would have thought that our great, perfect, honorable leader of the school of Aperon has been a nihilist all along? You never revealed the truth, did you? That's why you kept us in the dark for 4 years. You never respected our beliefs for a second in your life.
The people who seek the truth are more important than the truth itself. I may not understand that ever-shifting number, but I do understand and respect the people here. So you know the secret. What now? Now that you know the truth may lead to a nihilistic void, I wonder if you would abandon our doctrines, our wisdom, and our inheritance, and step into the darkness in a fit of rage. When truth fails, sophistry prevails. Correct?
We cannot deny that fate, the unspeakable, holds wisdom beyond our understanding. Perhaps it does take a resolute skeptic, an impartial nihilist, to steady this ship and remain detached enough to look on from the sidelines. It's a pity. This was supposed to be the best time of year to make wine.
You're here! 888 said they're holding a celebration of the arrival of the emanation, in honor of the living and the dead. Will you join us, Six?
37. Do you remember the story of Socrates?
The one you told me in the cave? The trial is over. Why mention it? You should answer my question first. Wait, are they holding a ceremony outside the immunity zone? I told them to go to the dragon near the top of the mountain where they will be completely safe. I checked my calculations over and over. No error. 888 don't make me to mistake. I need to warn them.
Either be wise, uninvolved, and look on, or be practical, involved, and suffer. Which one will you end up choosing?
Yes. In recognition of your extraordinary contributions, the class is honored to present you with the fruits of our labor. This is not the result of our research. The knot has been validated as a working ritual on both humans and arcanists. With the help of other arcanists, we found methods to avoid side effects and conducted small-scale experiments with success. However, since the experiment is still in its early stages, it involves a variety of materials and complicated rituals that are not yet possible for transmission. Nor can deliver any experimental equipment as the storm is about to make landfall. The knot acts as an equivalent to the incantation, but it does not guarantee that we will meet the casting requirements or avoid likely side effects. I apologize, Miss Carcania. Perhaps the result of our work will not really help your situation. Yes. I have two pieces of good news. First, the curse is not inevitable. experiments show a 0.49% likelihood no side effects occurring at all. Second, the closer the storm gets, the more you fills the air, leading to a greater success rate of the ritual. Yet, even with these factors combined, the rate of success is still extremely low.
It's all right. With millions of people trying, there's hope that at least one person will succeed against all. Thank you for sharing with me, my daughter. I will do everything I can to help this young Vienna. To the unhinged, humans, Mexican, children, they all want people, regardless of their social status, profession, or place. They all deserve the right to survive.
Madam Lucy, I can only assume you acted impulsively and overlooked the proper application process. The Nazis knew you were not ready for widespread testing. Restricting it in Vienna could lead to more casualties or even fall into the hands of our enemies. I must remind you that this is a violation of regulations by Security Council, the St. Pavlov Foundation, and the last.
Yes. How careless of me. But I did tell her I would share the results of the research. And this is what we call a promise. And the database says a promise made is a promise kept.
My brothers and sisters, put down your cup for a moment and lend your ear to me. We were born extraordinary, yet estranged from the world around us. Throughout the ages, we wandered the world lost at sea. Despite the instability and chaos, we persevered, and together we sought after the truth that would illuminate us all. Through introspection and contemplation, we cleansed ourselves of hatred, madness, and delusion, and embraced the value of beauty and harmony.
Yet now, our shattered faith in Goooo to rubble this phenomenal work, as specks in an unjust time, as remnants of a tide long receded. The dream of the transcendental world is broken. The order of the transcendental law is no more.
Our sanctuary has crumbled, exposing us to live in a world filled with conflict and turmoil, where we will trapped in the wheel of earth, doomed to repeat the mistakes of history for eternity.
But do not despair, for there is another way to the truth. It is a path fueled by unbridled passion, one that's stifled by moderation and then restraint, a path that transcends the individual, breaks all boundaries and limitations, and leads us back to the essence in a fiery blaze of glory.
This path is the emanation which we strive into for the ultimate truth of our journey.
Just tell us how it works, or use a printing machine to copy files. Just as many copies as you can. I'll tell you your structure and find some crossovers. They know where to find the military hard pieces.
What are you talking about, Doctor? You're going to choose these guy. What things do you do great species? This? The guide to find books? Don't you know the world is about to end? So many warnings. You want to read this?
The people who classify why we read it. I can't guarantee anything. It's a gamble for our lives. But people have a right to try or don't feel their lives. Please, trust me one more time. Please.
Fine, Doctor. If this works to copy you for the rest of my life, it's on me.
You joined one of this not up. I find myself uncertain of which way to go. Would you kindly give me some guidance?
The guidance I can offer you is limited, Miss Marta. I think fate knows its own fate better than anyone.
Thank you for your advice. I think I understand.
I'm not gonna lie, that felt a little bit in, but okay. Let's see what's up.
My
Thank you for
dear
the audio
child,
check,
look at
by the
you.
way, guys.
You're
Appreciate
exhausted.
it.
I couldn't be of help then. But it's okay. The party is over now. At least let me brush your hair, darling.
Are you sure the party is over now? Are you?
Or your hair will get all knotted. And it will hurt you when you try to untangle them.
Indeed, it happened more than once. That is true.
I'm not surprised. An old friend of ours, not. Often we learn our knots before we even know how to read and write.
Do we? I don't even know.
A knot could be an obstacle that breaks the consistency of a flow.
Ah, that is
and
true.
And also a reminder of forgotten things. You can use just about anything on hand to make a knot. Leaves of grass, the fur of an animal, even fallen hair. But the sturdiest knots are tied with rope.
Okay.
Knots are often found in many stories. Signify promises, counting and measuring, an instrument of salvation, and one of execution.
What else can these knots really do?
Oh, I could go on all day. The influence and power of knots can't be overstated.
Mm-hmm.
It is said that it was in the cutting of the Gordian knot that Alexander became the Great. Just touching the meters-long rope provides blessings to the faithful in Bellum. And tiny knots on strings can carry the history of an entire people. The ancient Inca called it quipu. The intricate variations of hundreds of fabrics, colors, and lengths of strings were used to record their stories through the ages. And to think, Shakespeare only had 26 letters to create his masterpieces.
But isn't there something a bit more practical?
Just look around you. Don't sailors use knots to mark depths and mend sails? Or coachmen tying knots to rein their horses? And any respectable lady or gentleman knows the knots they must tie about their necks to stay in fashion. Or consider the knot-like helix structure of DNA and the changes in states of matter. Invisible to the naked eye, these knots carry some hint at a universal law. That there might be a string, like the quipu, an endless rope that records in its knots everything in the world, one that can't be seen, yet there it is, everywhere, all at once. Maybe you could tie this knot yourself. Use your hair, then form a loop, pass the end through it, and tighten it up. There you go. I hope you keep this knot as a record of the words we shared here.
Whoa. What's that supposed to mean? There you go. Okay. 2 numbers. Let's go. Okay.
I don't understand. I should be giving them my blessings. They're brave enough to return to the essence. But instead, sadness washes over me. I should feel happy for Sophia, now that she knows her soul number. Yet, I am filled with sorrow. Why did you all leave? Is it because I wasn't fast enough? Is it because I didn't do well enough?
Go, 37. Leave the island to the world outside. Ms. Vertin, you're clearing a path out of the mires of the phenomenal world. I sincerely hope you will steer it away from the horrors of war.
It's our duty to do so.
Also, the person you were looking for, I am not familiar with a biographer named Erd. However, in my recollections from the previous 6, there was a lady with a soul number just as unique as yours.
Are you saying?
Sadly, these vague scraps of information were all that I inherited. I hope they will be useful to you.
No! Wait! 6, where are you going? Everyone is gone! Sophia, 210, 888, and now you too?
I'm returning to the cave, 37. There are still people who refuse to be caught in the cycle of hatred or give in to unrestrained passion. The entrance to the sacred place may be destroyed, but the people's faith is yet to be extinguished. We will persist in studying the scrolls, copying the scriptures, and restoring our halls. We will worship the Ancient One in penance and work to rekindle the flame of our broken beliefs. The island is a manifestation of our choices, a haven removed from the phenomenal world, a place of order and harmony, and it is our determination that will sustain its tranquil existence.
I will go with you!
No. Your choice has already been made, 37. You should not go back. The sorrows and doubts you have can only be alleviated by experiencing the outside world. Thousands of years ago, the first faithful ones fled from the Roman Empire and journeyed to this island, where they founded the School of Epeiron. 500 years ago, refugees from Arabia found shelter here. They filled the cavern's shelves with copies of their writings and texts. Half a century ago, scholars who had their research exploited for warfare came and expanded our knowledge on modern mathematics. There were many 37s and 6s among them. Yet, are we any different from them in essence? Even if we are no longer here, the numbers 37 and 6 will still exist. Even if the island sank, these numbers would reappear elsewhere. The integer sequence is infinite, 37. Rather than clinging to a set of specific numbers, you should go and work out your own calculations and conclusions.
So now you're choosing to be wise and look on. But I don't understand. How could one be wise by being uninvolved and looking on from the sidelines?
You overestimate wisdom, Ms. Vertin. It can't do everything. Wisdom can free people from ignorance, but it can also lead them to a nihilistic void. Yet, someone will always seek this wisdom, even if nihilistic, to briefly rise above their worldly troubles and find some relief. And someone will have to stay here and provide a neutral haven for the drifters of the phenomenal world. and give the lost souls a harbor to return to.
Wait! Six! Wait! Wait, Six! Atticus! Will you leave a door open for me in your cave, like when we were kids? I know the transcendental laws in disorder, but that doesn't mean the truth is gone. I will carve a new path through the chaos, calculate better solutions than ever before, and delve into the phenomenal world to discover all it has to offer. By then, if I run into problems that I can't solve, can we talk about them together? Like we used to?
Yes, a door will be left open for you, 37. Both you and your friends can come in.
It's a promise, Six.
Zeno sent a ship to pick us up. Let's go, 37. The researchers of Laplace would love to meet you. Are you nervous? Afraid of the unknown world?
Maybe a little. But I will get used to it. Because the nature of the universe flows in all things alike.
I have a question, you guys, since you mentioned that the audio was a little bit crappy earlier. Should I repeat this chapter 27? Let me know so that we can hear the audio from here clearly. But I'll do that after we finish everything. We still have 2 more chapters to go. It should be easy though, like another 20 minutes. So yeah, I will, okay fine, I will repeat this chapter where they got reversed, the other people, I mean. Oh my god, do I not have energy? Right, I don't have energy. I used it up earlier in the afternoon. I forgot. The umbrella and the knot. Okay, let's go for it.
We are prisoners within these cavern walls. Our gaze is held captive by the shadow's thrall. Until our hands clasp and our chains rattled, we united to break free from our shackles. The sightless joined forces with the soundless, and the voiceless uplifted the helpless. Together, we assembled a sliver of truth, a piece of the world hidden since youth. Have you got something for me, Mesmer?
Yes. They asked me to give this to you. The culmination of our research, the crystallization of man and all its wisdom, the protective gear against the storm. An umbrella. Something you personally don't really need. It's called the Equilibrium Umbrella. This is the first model, consisting of a converter, a harmonizer, and a ritual core. The converter generates a balancing field that can cast rituals in the storm, taking account of the wielder's capabilities. The harmonizer's markings are inspired by the scroll of Apeiron. Madame Lucy tested it against 162 known side effects and found it to be highly effective. The original scroll has been returned to the island. This is only a simplified and duplicated rendition.
The 162 curses aren't all of them, right?
Correct. There may be other unknown side effects, so the umbrella is only a prototype in the testing phase. And the ritual core. At first it was called the 37 Lucy knot in honor of the two main contributors. However, both of them turned it down.
Yes, I still remember what 37 said at the time. She would rather name it after the mathematical properties of the knot, even if it's too much of a mouthful.
No, 37 is not a name, and the truth should not be dressed up with anyone's name. I only found it. I didn't invent it. I don't need something named after me to prove my sense of existence. But I'm not on the island anymore. I can understand that the imaginary numbers need to honor the discovery. You may use another contributor's name for it. I'm willing to accept that.
Madame Lucy showed no interest in the naming rights, so it was transferred to the third major contributor, Adler Hoffman. Sadly, researcher Adler also rejected the offer. At first, we nearly ended up using the date of that day as the name. But he changed his mind after confirming he could use his family name instead.
The Hoffman knot?
I am actually crying. The Hoffman knot.
Named it after Madame Hoffman?
Yes. Researcher Adler Hoffman wanted to make sure that Greta Hoffman would never be forgotten for her selfless sacrifice.
That is so...
Level 4 Investigator Marcus, please accept this umbrella. It is rightfully yours. Given the incredible contributions you have made, you are welcome to apply for a well-deserved and extended vacation.
No. I will request for permission to go out. My era is gone. But with this umbrella in hand, I will venture into the new world and marvel at what's to come. Will the sucker tort taste the same?
And lastly, the asymmetrical nuclide R in the handle of the umbrella is supposed to protect against the storm syndrome, but this still needs to be confirmed through testing.
It's okay. This is the one thing we need the most.
If you have no further questions about its usage, I'm heading back to the rehab center. The afflicted researchers there are in dire need of my magnet therapy.
Don't you think 1 is not enough for my needs? I think 5. No, 15 might be more helpful. My suitcase can't protect humans from the storm. They'll need the umbrella to survive. In the future missions, I may encounter lots of...
Just a reminder, Timekeeper. This is only a prototype. The application forms for the umbrella are available in the Foundation lobby. Feel free to apply for as many as you need.
Thank you, Mesmer. "37 was right. It is a beautiful shape indeed."
Hey, Vertin! Did you get it done?
Yes, it went smoothly. I was expecting something more complicated. So, to get the umbrella, you only need to fill out forms.
Huh? That's not what I was talking about. I'm talking about the brave and glorious sacrifice of my apple the second. Don't you think the Foundation should compensate me with a shiny new ship?
Oh.
Oh? What do you mean, oh? Are you saying you totally forgot about it?
Easy, Regulus. Those people are likely buried in paperwork right now. Just be patient and wait.
Lilia, how was your commendation ceremony?
They rewarded me for escorting the important item during the storm. How is delivering a scroll worthy of a reward? I'll say someone should be grateful I didn't crash into the committee building. Take it. Might be useful for your alchemy.
Oh, let me see. Oh, thanks, mate. It's made of pure gold. On behalf of the pirate community, I thank you for your remarkable contribution to alchemy.
I have one too. Please forgive my lack of contribution, Timekeeper. It seems the awakened woods have embraced tranquility once more. Perhaps a sign of good things to come.
I'm glad to see you back on your feet, Miss Truvis. In fact, there's a place I'd like to introduce you to. A flourishing island that survived both war and the storm. I think a talented druid like you would be of great help to them.
Sounds like a place to look forward to.
Nice job, Druvis. It's not as big as Lilia's, but it is made of a rare kind of metal.
This is a good start, Captain. This apple thinks we only need 300 more medals to afford a new ship.
You read my mind, Mr. Chief Mate. When will Zeno's ceremony be held? This captain is not a fan of these ceremonies. So, could they just mail me my medal? Are we holding a medal exchanging party?
Sotheby!
But I don't have a medal. All I have is this big round golden...
Captain, I think we can buy a new ship with this.
Regulus! Regulus! The timekeeper asked me to request a new ship for you, and we have the approval. The Foundation will rebuild Apple II and pay for its maintenance. Huh?
Funny you say that, Sonetto. Now we have 2 new ships.
That was really refreshing. You know, at the beginning of this chapter, I'm like super emotional because they named the freaking umbrella after Hoffman, and you know what happened? What happened to Madam Hoffman, right? Madam Greta Hoffman. Oh my god, in loving memories of Greta. Let's go. Special things listed in alphabetical order. Abigail Adler, Afra Alice. Madam Lucy should be the first on the list. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Okay, yeah, it was really refreshing to see Regulus, Sotheby, Juvis. The gang is back, y'all. Oh, they changed the umbrella. Oh my god. Oh, they're so sweet with that look. No. You know, last parts, no, not last part, last book's events, right? Some people got the merch for it, and they were given merch related to Madam Hoffman. Jesus Christ. It was that particular scene. Where was that? Let me show you. Archive. Where's the archive? Don't say hey, girl. Don't say hey. Yes, may namamatay dito. Legit. Okay. No, not this one. Oh, yeah, it's this one. Scrapbook. Hold up. They gave a merch that looks like this. The part where Hoffman was... Oh my god, this one. Oh my god, they have a merch that is this one, and they have... In that particular merch, it's like in an envelope, and you are given Greta's personal information, and this particular poster, how dare they do that? When the person was unboxing that particular merch, they stopped when they saw that particular poster. How... Raiden Shogun, shut up. Anyways, I felt their emotion when they stopped moving, and they were just slowly trying to like make something out of that. I think they were also surprised to see that particular scene in the merch. No, I'm not being gay, Iron. If you know the story, you know that it's not being gay. It's actually being emotional. I'm just happy that Madam Hoffman got, at least she got recognition she deserves, you know. Anyways, we're down to the last two? Or what? I'm gonna repeat one chapter later, so I might need another 30 minutes to finish this game. Oh, last one! Is this who I think it is? I don't know. But yeah, Mesmer going back to the therapy room and mentioning magnetic something something made me think, is she shocking people again like how Lisa does it to random strangers? What is this? Fluid medal. Okay. Final replay. Oh my, okay. That's not yet her gay self. Guys, you all know when the gay self gets activated, and it's not necessarily in this particular book. There's nothing to be gay about here. We are in action here. Okay, we are into the lore. Maybe when there's a character story. Eternities. I wanna do eternities. What do you call that? What do you call that thing? Anecdote. I skipped through it because I was afraid that it will not appear here. Apparently it appeared here. Anyways. So I wanna do hers, but it's not voiced, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I could do it. Somebody has to voice her. But there are some amazing photos in the anecdote, by the way. Worth of being, worth of the simps approval. So the seal has not been broken just yet. Okay, I don't know. Tia can sing and dance for real. What? I think in my earlier streams I have been mentioning that I actually can dance, and I had a karaoke stream before. I'm a story skipper, just wanted to gamble, so I don't really know the story. You know what? That is why I am here. I am here for those of you who skipped the story. My YouTube bots are there for you to rewatch and to listen to if you want to, so that you can be aware of what's happening. Don't ask me about what's happening in the lore though. I'm a bit dumb when it comes to the lore here. I'm just here to enjoy the story as well. Iron. Do not believe Iron, by the way. That's not me. I do not look like that person he sent over in the video. I saw your MV. Stop!
"15 plugs. This should be enough to cover all socket types at our destination. Simone, pass me the experiment log, please." Come.
Madame Lucy, is it true? Are you leaving La Place?
Yes, the inquiry is over. This is the decision of all parties involved.
You have got to be kidding me! After all the incredible contributions you've made, they're suspending you? This is absolutely ridiculous! Without you, there would be no umbrella, and everyone would have died from the side effects!
But many did perish because of me. I had underestimated the danger of the ritual, and it ended up spreading uncontrollably. Did you not once have the same opinion, researcher Adler Hoffman? It is surprising to see you change your mind so quickly. But that is just what Laplace needs. The spirit of rationality and self-evolution. I can imagine how they came to this decision. They must have considered the backgrounds of all the employees, including their social status and race. After 8 years, we finally created an umbrella to withstand the storm. However, our methods for achieving such progress and breakthroughs were too much for some to handle. People needed an outlet for their frustrations, so someone had to be held responsible for the accidents and casualties. Numerous complaints have been filed against me, accusing me of being a cold, heartless opponent of humanity. Within the Foundation, Xeno, and even here, some are starting to question the idea of having an awakened piston as a leader of Laplace. They argued about my arcane abilities, unsure if I had them under control or if they were becoming unstable and affecting my ability to make rational decisions. I did give the nod to Miss Kikanya in violation of the confidentiality agreement. But ultimately, it helped people survive, and that is all that matters.
So they're questioning your standing because you're an awakened? An arcanist? They're doubting the rationality of a machine that values technology and progress above all else? Could anything be more absurd? Even I, a human, was on the verge of giving up. It was you who convinced me to save our species.
My question is, why are you so upset? This does not affect you. In fact, you may be promoted. Laplace is setting up a new department, and you and Ulrich should have been invited to head it.
Weil das verdammt ungerecht ist! Diese Leute kennen dich nicht. Sie haben nicht mit dir gearbeitet oder dir zugehört. Und doch ernten sie freudig die Früchte deiner Arbeit, während sie dir keinen Respekt erweisen. Der einzige Grund, warum du suspendiert wirst, ist, weil du, ein Erwachter, nicht wirklich sterben kannst. Oder sie würden dir jetzt eine Ehrenmedaille auf deinem Grabstein verleihen.
Maybe you should take up that offer. At least you will get a promotion as a just reward. By the way, Ulrich ended up receiving a medal. But like you, he was not exactly thrilled either. He is outside the committee building, refusing to eat in protest. But everyone knows how resilient the awakened can be. It is going poorly. I will suggest that one of you take this position. No one knows this research better than the two of you.
Not a chance.
The research must progress, and you also need to ensure that the results will not be abused.
Scheiße. You're right.
The punishment does not bother me, Researcher Hoffman. Power exists only in your dictionary, not mine. From the moment of my awakening, I have been unable to comprehend you creatures. And even now, that remains unchanged. We operate in different ways, just like how our fuels differ. But the bright side is our paths align. Whether we are creatures or machines, humans or arcanists, most of us strive for a better life. It is this primal desire that drives progress. That is why I put on the mask of a human and work on improving my appearance and speech, all for the sake of better communication with you. Unfortunately, my efforts do not always pay off. Some say that the more human-like I appear, the more different I seem. But I am who I am, and my motivation is not to gain recognition from others. Our aligned path leads us to progress, and that is all there is to it. Thanks to the invention of the umbrella, Laplace can now resume its research unhindered. And if there is someone better qualified to lead, I am more than willing to remain a humble cog in their machine. Besides, Miss C introduced me to a beautiful resort. The lake there is rich with arcane power, perfect for an awakened arcanist like me. Not only is it a resort, but also an independent team with a good amount of freedom. My only concern is if they have adequate power supply. Oh, rust might be a problem. Perhaps I should ask Researcher X about his titanium derust machine. Time to go, Simone.
Madam Lucy, please take a look at this before you go. This is a report you compiled during the storm countdown, detailing 126 side effects and how the scroll alleviates them. I have some questions about the data for Type 34.
Yes, I can see a few errors in here. Unfortunately, I have to complete all of the handover procedures today. Perhaps you can ask Mr. Ulrich about it later.
The side effects left a mark on you, didn't they? There are 162 side effects, not 126. There was also an obvious typo in the data for Type 34. We noticed it long ago and corrected it. Took only 5 seconds. You sacrificed so much for this report, yet you could not see such glaring mistakes. You called me Researcher Hoffman earlier, a name you haven't used since you took over Laplace 8 years ago. To avoid confusion with my sister, you and our colleagues started calling me Adler instead. How much data did you lose to impair your research abilities like this? Is this why you have to leave Laplace now? The progress you've made has helped so many, but at what cost to your own well-being?
We should go, Madam Lucy.
Goodbye, Researcher Adler. Thank you for correcting my mistake.
All right, fine. I'll take up that role and do what you've been nagging me to do. I'll take care of those pesky committees. But just so you know, I'm not doing this for the higher-ups who look down on us, but for the people who look up to us from below. Madam Lucy! All attention! Salute!
Simone, why are they throwing papers at me? Are they rejecting me and banishing me?
On the contrary, madam, they are showing their reverence.
Oh, I see. Let us go, Simone. I miss the Laplace chargers already. There is a 230-volt bath at the resort, right?
No, it's too bitin. No, I'm gonna miss Madam Lucy. What's this? Oh god. Oh gosh. Excuse me. I don't want to fight this. I'm not fighting that. Wait, it has... Oh, it has reward. No, I'm not gonna fight that right now. Nuh-uh. I don't wanna lose my brain cells over this. Naspoil ka na. I bet you finished this whole story before me. Now the question lies, if you understood what happened, or if you remember what happened. Now, I'm gonna go back to this chapter. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 episodes back. Chapter 27. Before anything else. Because I missed the part where people got reversed. Because audio issues. So let's do that again. Excuse me. This one, right? I will miss her. Oh my god, people got reversed, guys! Okay, I'm gonna open my microphone for this. Ain't no way. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's cry. Let's cry together.
6 is awake?
6 is awake. You're not finished. Are we for real?
Fabulous! Now everything is perfect, like the number 10.
Number 10 is also a perfect number.
You will be happy to hear that I've cracked the code.
Yes, 30 chapters, that long.
I did it, Burton! I have proven the light of truth still shines. With some time, communication, and a flash of inspiration, we can bring it down from the unattainable skies and let its radiance illuminate all. And I've also proven that the truth is not out of reach or too distant to grasp.
She's so smart.
So, once Sophia knows about this, she'll come back to us, right?
It depends. No, she will not come back to you. Nuh-uh. She will be the new leader of Manus. Charing.
I'm sure she'll be happy with what you've accomplished, 37.
Did 210 and 888 go to get 6?
You don't seem that happy. The Star of Hermes deciphered the code of Apeiron. She found a way to cross the emanation. We should all feel happy for her.
Having mastered the art of silence over the years, bruh. Oh my gosh.
Yet here you are, so indifferent. It is because you, too, know that what has happened will not change, regardless of whether she figures it out or not. A meager ritual to save people from the emanation is nothing compared to the disruption of the law above. It also cannot change the fact that our faith is dead. We're talking about how the island has sunk, and we're now sailing in a tsunami. A tiny miracle, a spark of inspiration, won't save the ship from the wrath of the tides.
Oh my god, I hate him towards the end pa rin, no?
To be honest,
when are you gonna
I was
redeem
surprised
yourself,
that
bro?
she asked such a practical question. I guess the trivialities of the phenomenal world did eventually affect her. It's a shame that many others lack her determined will to see beyond the void of our broken reality.
He's still condescending as ever.
What's your point?
Can't you see? I'm getting a rise out of you.
What's your problem, man?
Who would have thought that our great, perfect, honorable leader of the School of Apeiron has been a nihilist all along?
A path of nihility.
You never revealed
Welcome.
the truth, did you? That's why you kept us in the dark for 4 years. You never respected our beliefs for a second in your life.
He has his reason. Shut up.
The people who seek the truth are more important than the truth itself. I may not understand that ever-shifting number, but I do understand and respect the people here. So you know the secret. What now? Now that you know the truth could lead to a nihilistic void, I wonder if you would abandon our doctrines, our wisdom, and our inheritance, and step into the darkness in a fit of rage. When truth fails, sophistry prevails. Correct?
Ha! We cannot deny that fate, the unspeakable, holds wisdom beyond our understanding. Perhaps it does take a resolute skeptic, an impartial nihilist, to steady this ship and remain detached enough to look on from the sidelines.
I hate this man. I do not like him one bit. Yeah, sure, you got the looks.
It's a pity.
But whatever.
This was supposed to be the best time
I
of
don't
year
like your
to make wine.
personality. Oh my god, this ruins.
Six! You're here! 888 said they're holding a celebration before the arrival of the emanation.
Little did she know.
In honor of the living and the dead. Will you join us, Six?
Little did she know. Oh boy.
37. Do you remember the story of Socrates?
The one you told me in the cave?
Oh my god, no.
The trial is over. Why mention it? You should answer my question first.
No freaking way, they're celebrating the storm.
Wait, are they holding the ceremony outside the immunity zone?
Why?
I told them to go to the meadow near the top of the mountain where they will be completely safe. I've checked my calculations over and over, leaving no room for error. 888 must have made a mistake. I need to warn them.
Oh boy.
"37. Either be wise, uninvolved, and look on, or be practical, involved, and suffer. Which one will you end up choosing?"
You mean all we need is a piece of hope?
Yes. In recognition of your extraordinary contributions, Laplace is honored to present you with the fruits of our labor. This knot is the result of our research. The knot has been validated as a working ritual on both humans and arcanists. With the help of other arcanists, we found methods to avoid side effects and conducted small-scale experiments with success.
So are you saying we can...
However, since the experiment is still in its early stages, it involves a variety of materials and complicated rituals that are not yet possible for transmission. Nor can we deliver you any experimental equipment, as the storm is about to make landfall. The knot acts as an equivalent to the incantation, but it does not guarantee that we will meet the casting requirements or avoid the likely side effects.
Shut up, Iron.
I apologize, Miss Kakanya. Perhaps the result of our work will not really help your situation.
You said the knot works on both humans and arcanists, right?
Yes.
Oh, this is the part that Lucy broke
That is
for
more than enough.
confidentiality.
This is the best news I've heard so far. There's a chance for everyone.
I have 2 more pieces of good news. First, the curse is not inevitable. Our experiments showed a 0.49% likelihood of no side effects occurring at all. Second, the closer the storm gets, the more pneuma fills the air, leading to a greater success rate of the ritual. Yet, even with these factors combined, the rate of success is still extremely low.
It's all right. With millions of people trying, there's hope that at least one person will succeed against the odds. Thank you for sharing this with me, madam. I will do everything I can to spread this knot in Vienna. To the Arcanists, humans, Magyars, and Germans, they are all my people, regardless of their social status, profession, or race. They all deserve the right to survive.
So true, Kakanya. You got this, girl. Where's Isolde? Wanna see Isolde?
Madame Lucy, I can only assume you acted impulsively and overlooked the proper application process. The knot is new and not ready for widespread testing. Distributing it in Vienna could lead to more casualties or even fall into the hands of our enemies. I must remind you that this is a clear violation of the regulations set by Pax Security Council, the St. Pavlov Foundation, and the Laplace.
Ah, yes. How careless of me.
Nonchalant reaction.
I did
oh my.
tell her I would share the results of the research. And this is what you call a promise. And the database says, a promise made is a promise kept.
Buti pa si Madam Lucy. She's a woman of her words. Even if she knows she will have to face the consequences later on, she will deliver through that promise.
My brothers and sisters, put down your cups for a moment and lend ear to me. We were born extraordinary, yet estranged from the world around us. Throughout the ages, we wandered the world like a ship lost at sea.
Valo players, do you agree with me when I say that 888 sounds like Deadlock? Wala lang. Her voice reminds me of Deadlock, that is. Yun lang.
Despite the instability and chaos, we persevered. And together, we sought after the truth that would illuminate us all. Through introspection and contemplation, we cleansed ourselves of hatred, madness, and delusion, and embraced the value of beauty and harmony.
Yet now, our shattered faith mingles with the rubble of this phenomenal world, as specks in an unjust timeline, as remnants of a tide long receded. The dream of the transcendental world is broken, and the order of the transcendental law is no more.
Our sanctuary has crumbled, exposing us to live in a world filled with conflict and turmoil, where we will be trapped in the wheel of birth, doomed to repeat the mistakes of history for eternity.
But do not despair, for there is another way to the truth. It is a path fueled by unbridled passion, one that was stifled by moderation and restraint, a path that transcends the individual, breaks all boundaries and limitations, and leads us back to the essence in a fiery blaze of glory.
This path is the emanation which we stride into for the ultimate truth of our journey.
Ooh, that hurt my ear.
Doctor?
Oh, it's the boy. It's the boy Intel.
Finally, someone I know. Ilich, gather everyone you can and have them read out these steps in the plaza for all to hear. If possible, go to the telegraph office or use a printing machine to copy flyers. Distribute as many copies as you can. I'll go to Leopoldstadt and find the Gracchus brothers. They know where to find abandoned military hot air balloons.
What are you talking about, Doctor? People are too busy trying to escape. I want nothing to do with those crazies. This? A guide for tying knots? Don't you know the world is about to end? So many warnings. Who'd want to read this?
The people who want to survive will read it. I can't guarantee anything. It's a gamble for our lives. But people have a right to try before doomsday arrives. Ilich, please trust me one more time. Please.
Fine, Dr. Clara. If this works, your coffee for the rest of your life is on me.
Why? Why? Why are you still leaving? I found the truth. I completed the test. I deciphered the code of Apiron. Why aren't you stopping them, Six?
Hello.
Are you joining them, Miss Marta?
I find myself uncertain of which way to go. Would you kindly give me some guidance?
The guidance I can offer you is limited, Miss Marta. I think fate knows its own fate better than anyone.
Thank you for your advice. I think I understand.
I am assuming Kakanya survived that. Because she's the only one left. And the rest are reversed. No? She should be alive. But where's Isolde? She's with the Manos. No! Okay. What's in here? What's in the bag, sir? What's... okay. Portrait ni... Thoughts, guys. I have no words. Take off to the future. Oh, what's this? It has its own animation. We have our favorite child right here. That's crazy. It's really cute though. Look at her. She and Lilia together. So cute. Oh my god, this one looks so pretty. Voyager. Anyways, thoughts about the story? Wait, never mind. This one kind of looks party hat. She's cute though, still. Oh my god, Ada, the woman that you are. She's pretty. Okay, thoughts? Lore-wise?
Look at that shooting star.
I honestly don't know what to
It's
say.
moving eastward
I
towards
honestly
Lyra.
don't know what to say, girl. Oh my god. Di ba parang last book pa Manos si Isolde? Diba? Member siya ng Manos. Dahil, sumama siya kay, sila ni Heinrich. Para sa lang nag-join ng Manos, but she shot him. And then, Forget-Me-Not was like, you are giving me so many headaches, so much headaches, Miss Ma'am. You're causing way too much problems, you know? But she got pardoned for it, and I think, yeah, she's still with the Manos. And, anyways, bitin! When are we getting another book update? After how many patches? 2 patches na naman? So, if we're waiting for a new update. It's probably gonna come around next year pa, no? For once, I feel relieved about the plot because at least now they have something to protect themselves from the storm. The thing is, now that they have acquired immunity to the storm, what will be their next problem? How will the story present us with another interesting twist that our protagonists need to address? Something to look forward to, that is. What will be Manus's next move? Will we see them in the next update? Are we trying to... probably we're still trying to stop the end of the world, that is. No? By producing or like improving the umbrella that was made, that was invented. With all the arcane stuff and the knot. Yeah, that's around 2.2. So yeah, dalawang patch updates pa, no? Don't say hey, girl. Stop that. Stop that smile. That's a little freaky. Anyways, a lot to take on in here. 37's, can I commend 37's voice actress? She did a really good job. That was emotional scene after emotional scene. Commendable effort of voice acting right here. And 6, lore wise, yeah, 210 is an asshole. 6 is he's like in that particular line where if he moves just a tiny bit of pixel to a certain direction, he can be considered an asshole. That's for me. But also, he's just upholding his virtue.
Hey.
Stop that!
In my hometown.
Stop that,
especially
hey!
during winter.
It's freaky.
It's hard to catch those parts of natural life.
I love
that
Winsong,
easily
but also
change.
her saying, hey. No, that's freaky. Don't act as if we're close. You're freaking me out, girl. Love you, though. Anyways, yeah. Interesting. I want to see involvement of some of the characters because we have a lot of characters here. We have hold on. What year? We are at 1914 in this recent chapter book, right? We still have yet to meet a lot of our characters here. Like, have we met Centurion? Not yet. Eternity in the story, plot-wise, I don't think so. But she has her own anecdote. What's the importance of having Voyager here? When are we meeting her? Also, Anne and Lee. We still have a lot of characters to meet in the plot. I am excited to see their involvement in the story's progress. But it will take a while for me to see them. Sima-wise, is she just gonna be involved in the new story mode? Hopefully she gets a little more involvement in the story as well. Yun lang. Also, I need to build her.
Oh, welcome. You appear to have come in a hurry.
Alang. Build natin siya if I have the resources. I do have the resources. Interesting. Oh crap. Oh duh. Oh my. Okay, there we go. Okay. If you guys are keen to the details of the items in this game, you'd be surprised at how many words
I'm back finally.
are so hard to pronounce
My wishes
here.
come true.
In the name of the
I sincerely hope
items.
that one day your wishes will come true too.
Oh, what is this outfit? She reminds me of a vampire. Is she a vampire? My sister reprimanded me for the TikTok streak. Hey, come on! TikTok is just TikTok. I've broken the streak many a times before. And don't send me TikToks, guys. Because I will not be able to reply to them. I'm not the type to keep up with a streak. Even in Snapchat before. I'm gonna send her a random video. Anyways, interesting, no? Oh. Okay, what now? What do we do? I did say. I did say that I'll be doing Series of Dusk, but